Michael here with another huge week in LEGO news. Mandalorian Spider Tank with the Dark Saber and Star Wars Celebration. LEGO Pac-Man Arcade and Ariel's Castle. LEGO Icons Land Rover. LEGO Indiana Jones official reveal and why did LEGO cancel the Temple of Doom? And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web. So if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up over at Target, today's the last day for their 20% off sale where they've got a lot of really great speed champions and city sets. And thankfully, Amazon's matching most of these prices, so I've left links to both. Plus, they got the Speed Champions Too Fast Too Furious, LEGO City Otter Habitat, and LEGO Avatar Floating Mountains Site 26 sets for 20% off. From LEGO Super Mario, they've got the Cat Peach suit and Frozen Tower for 24% off, and the Goomba shoe for 34% off. Plus, the LEGO Star Wars Republic gunship for 14% off, and the LEGO Marvel Guardian ship for 15% off. And at Walmart, they've got the LEGO Classic Creative Fantasy Universe set for 33% off. And over at LEGO, you get this free Easter basket gift with purchase with purchases over $70. So if you want to pick up any of these deals and more and support the channel, there's links to everything in the description below. Next up in Mandalorian news, previously we got the reveal of 2 sets from the recent season. And this week we got another reveal of the Spider Tank with 526 pieces retailing for $50 in August. You'll of course recognize this unique craft from the most recent episode. And on the whole, I think the designers did a really nice job capturing all the unique shaping and packing in some features. The tank has 2 large pincer claws to pick up minifigures with. Plus the top opens up to reveal stud shooters and a little bit of an interior. But one of the highlights is of course this new version of Bo-Katan with an awesome new helmet print and arm printing. Not to mention a brand new hair piece and a great face print underneath. This set includes the same version of Grogu. The Mandalorian included is the same newer version with the great helmet print, but this one also comes with a brand new molded piece for the Dark Saber. And while not perfect, it's for sure a step up.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
And if you want to pre-order this set and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Early next month, we also have Star Wars Celebration Europe. And it turns out there's going to be a LEGO Star Wars collecting panel on April 8th. At the end, it said they're going to give us a look at how LEGO has evolved their iconic X-Wing set from a blocky children's toy to a highly detailed model aimed at adult collectors. Which is of course leading many fans to speculate that we could get the reveal of the upcoming UCS X-Wing at the event. And it makes sense that we'd see some sort of reveal as the Ambush on Ferrix and BD-1 sets were revealed at last year's Star Wars Celebration in Anaheim. There's currently been no word of an exclusive set to the convention or if there'd be any retail exclusives like we'd seen previously, but it's possible we could see some sets available early like we got last year. Next up this week we got the reveal of the 3 LEGO Indiana Jones sets that are coming out on April 1st. And we also finally got a statement about the Temple of Doom set, where LEGO says throughout 2022 the LEGO Group worked closely with Lucasfilm to optimize our planned product lineup for the upcoming LEGO Indiana Jones product launches in April 2023. As an outcome of this, we consolidated the launch to focus on 3 products that feature some of the most iconic scenes from the Indiana Jones franchise. We hope our fans love the new range and can't wait to get their hands on them. While it doesn't say much, uniquely members of their ambassador network were actually allowed to post this leaked photo that you see here. The set itself looks really nice, and when sets and minifigures are this far along, it means that the cancellation of the set happened quite last minute. While it's still a little unclear as to why this exact set was canceled, we have seen sets canceled for many different reasons. From sets that don't align with LEGO's brand values to controversies that we've seen with the company licensees behind the sets, which is leading many to assume it could be due to the set's subject matter. But as the statement also mentions the April launch specifically, I'm hoping that it could be coming in a future wave. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. But first for April, we are getting the Temple of the Golden Idol with 1,545 pieces retailing for $150. This 18+ diorama build looks even better with the high quality photos as we look through the sequence of the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark. And sadly, the logo and quote are now on stickers. At the far left, Indy can escape from the rolling boulder on this cool mechanism. Towards the center, there's a mechanism for Satipo to swing over the gap. On the right, there's a section with the golden idol featuring a light brick. And there's a mechanism to make the wall fall when you swap the idol. And hidden on the walls are some LEGO Easter eggs. Included, we've got a Hovitos warrior, Belloq, Indiana Jones, and Satipo with great prints, and I love the new hair hat combo on Indy. Next, we've got Escape from the Lost Tomb with 600 pieces retailing for $40. The design for the tomb looks really nice with those 2 large Anubis statues and that central arch. And in the hieroglyphics, we've got R2-D2 and C-3PO plus some LEGO Easter eggs. In this room, you can find a build for the Ark of the Covenant. There's a mechanism to drop in snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes?
And you can knock down the right statue to reveal the rest of the tomb behind. And hidden inside is the mummy. Included in this set, we've got Marion Ravenwood, Indiana Jones, Sallah, and the mummy, who all look awesome. Finally, we've got the fighter plane chase with 387 pieces retailing for $35. This scene is straight out of The Last Crusade and features Indy and his dad fleeing from this military plane. And you can even pop off the wings to simulate the look after it hit the tunnel. And in addition to the great build for the plane, you also have this awesome vintage car which looks really nice with those new wheel well pieces. And this set features a unique version of Indy with the tie, Henry Jones Sr. who looks great, and a fighter pilot. Next up, thanks to BrickClicker, it turns out we're getting a set based on Pac-Man. This set is said to be based on the classic arcade machine cabinet, featured 2,651 pieces and retail for $270 on June 1st. The design for the machine is certainly iconic, and I'm curious if any of it will be playable like we saw in the LEGO NES model, or feature any fun hidden details or scenes like we saw with the Atari. But either way, I'm very curious how this will turn out. Next, in Disney news, we've seen some great sets coming out for the Disney 100 years. But it turns out we're also going to be getting an 18+ Ariel's Palace on May 1st. According to BrickClicker, this set is set to include 1,808 pieces and retail for $160. And considering the new set is said to have over 1,300 more pieces than the version you see here, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty amazing. It's also around 100 pieces more than the ice castle we saw from Frozen. While the new set will retail for less than this one, this is probably our best comparison for what we can expect. And even though this set was only a 14+ set, it was really great. The Frozen set featured mini dolls, so I'm curious if the same will be true for this one, or if it'll be based off of the classic animated film or the amazing looking new film coming out in May. But either way, I can't wait for this set to be part of my collection. Next up this week, we also got the reveal of the LEGO Icons Land Rover Classic Defender 90, coming on April 4th. The set contains 2,336 pieces and will retail for $240. And it's the latest car in the Creator Expert LEGO Icons line. The designers did a really nice job capturing its unique look, especially with those new wheel well pieces. The car features suspension and a winch at the front, and you can lift up the hood to reveal the engine. The side doors open up and reveal the nicely detailed interior. And you can swap the car from its more basic version to one that's fully kitted out with gear. And this is by far the most accessories that we've seen in any of these expert style cars. On the whole, I think this one turned out really nice and definitely separates itself from the rest in the line, and I think fans are going to be pretty excited when they can pick this one up. Next in LEGO Ideas news, there was a whopping 7 projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform this week, so let's break everything down. First up, we've got Bluey again, which is the second time this project has hit 10,000 supporters. The design for Bluey's house looks great and straight out of the children's TV show, and while this would make a really awesome set, I'm curious about its chances given the age demographic. Next up, we've got DuckTales The Money Bin. This set is straight out of the classic cartoon and does a nice job recreating this iconic location with tons of interior detail. And interestingly, it's a real piggy bank. And as a Disney fan, I'd love a set like this. Next up, we've got Bionicle Toa Head Statue. Celebrating the classic LEGO theme, the build is like a helmet collection for the base brick that all the Bionicle masks were set on. And Bionicle fans would love this set, especially if they released masks to go on top each year. Next up, we've got Naruto Ichiraku Ramen Shop 25th Anniversary. This is not the first time this project has hit 10,000 supporters, but it features a really nice detailed build, celebrating the classic anime. And while it's clear this project has strong support, we'll have to see how it does this time. Next up, we've got Robotic Mech Factory, which seems to be inspired by some of the recent robot minifigures. The build features lots of colorful designs, a mech, and some moving conveyor belt functions. And it's fun to see an original concept make it. Next up, we've got DJ Chiama Italia, and this build celebrates a notable Italian radio show and the set that they record all their episodes in. The design for the studio looks really nice, though I am curious about this one's chances due to global appeal. Next up, we've got the Metropolitan Don't Miss Your Train. The build recreates the Pasteur station of Line 6 of the Paris Metro, and it's a really beautiful build with its above and underground scenes. But as we've seen similar projects not get approved, I'm curious about this one's chances, but as always, we'll have to wait and see. Next, at the top of the video, we talked about how you can get this free Easter basket gift with purchases over $70. The promo runs through April 9th, but it could run out because it's a really low threshold. But additionally, if you head in store, you can also get the Easter Chickens poly bag with your purchases over $40 from now until the end of the month. And while I've already picked up these at my store, I highly recommend you check it out. So there you have it, another huge week in LEGO news. It's so exciting to see the return of LEGO Indiana Jones, and I'm just hoping that these 3 sets aren't the only ones we get. And I'm also really loving all the sets that we're getting from the Mandalorian. Not to mention there's some big ones coming with that Pac-Man arcade cabinet and Ariel's castle, which I'm really excited to see. As if this year wasn't getting pricey enough. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Michael here, clicking to watch last week's video featuring Jurassic World 30th Anniversary, LEGO Donkey Kong, Mandalorian, and so much more. And don't forget to subscribe.